All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I think I finally found my favorite Casio analog watch ever. This is a version of the Duro I have not looked at before. This is the MDV-106B. The B stands for Batman. Okay, not really, but how can you not love that colorway? This is module 2784. Let's get started. The great thing about Casio unboxings is you never know what's inside based on the packaging alone, which I kind of like. Got our typical crispy cardboard sleeved box. As expected, our typical warning callouts for the watch and the battery, I suppose. And behind that frosted plastic, you can already see that Batman colorway, the blue and black bezel. Let's pull this out of the package and get a closer first impression. Wow. What took me so long to get to this colorway? I'm not sure, but glad I'm here now. As we keep this on the retail stand for just a minute and get that first impression, let's get the protective film removed and get a closer look at that mineral glass and that gradient dial. Applied indices, there is a printed chapter ring, the Casio branding at the top, of course the iconic marlin or sailfish, water resistant 200 meter call out, and then we have a framed date just window. Not a lot of bells and whistles there on the cardboard Casio callout card. Straightforward 3-hand analog, anti-reverse rotating 120 click bezel, the date display, and those are the callouts on the retail stand that we get with our typical Casio presentation. But of course the first impression is the blue. You see this blue second hand as it runs around the dial, and of course that half black, half blue bezel. It just works. It's very refined, and depending on how you angle the watch, you can barely notice the blue. It almost looks like a full black bezel until you turn it a certain way, which to me adds a level of refinement and class to the watch. Sporty but clean. Definitely loving those polished elements to the stainless steel with the brushed top line. And forget the specs, just the fit and finish of this watch for what they're achieving for a quote affordable value watch. I'm just thinking it's unbelievable, especially at this price point. Well done, Casio, as usual. So I could probably spend the next 20 minutes looking at this watch, but I'm going to try to speed up the video and do my best to get these watch reviews done quicker.
Speed is of the essence.
Okay, I promise. Seriously. All right, let's get this unboxing complete. We mentioned our warning card disclaimer with the battery list. There is a rolled up booklet of info. It looks like our owner's manual and warranty card. Pretty generic stuff here that I'm never going to look at, but nice that you're getting some paperwork with this package. Nevertheless, not a luxurious experience, but unboxing complete. Setting the watch is very easy. It's a screw down crown. Unscrew it, pull it out, 2 steps to set your time. Intermediate step will set the date. Of course, the second hand is hackable, so you're going to be able to dial in and do precise timekeeping. Very dependable, accurate quartz movement here. As we push against the spring resistance here and screw back in the crown to put it into action adventure 200 meter water resistance mode. Just awesome. So let's go over the quick specs here. The MSRP on this version is $89.95. I did find it for less on Amazon. I will put links, and yes, I did pay for this with my own money. Stainless steel case, aluminum rotating bezel, mineral glass, resin band, screw down crown, and case back. 200 meter water resistance, very dependable, battery driven quartz movement, accurate to plus or minus 20 seconds per month. Case width is 44 millimeters, 46 if you count the crown and crown guards, 12 millimeters thick, 22 millimeter lug width, 92 grams or 3.2 ounces, 1-year warranty. A lot of excellent specs here for our Casio Duro. Before our dismount, let's get a couple of additional angles. We're looking at that raised mineral glass. What the heck? Let's take one more look at that gorgeous seconds hand. Can you see how well it works with this colorway? And it just, to me, it just completes the watch. Just saying. Let's take a look at this acrylic band, and it's just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, as we always say. And this one just works. It looks awesome and feels great. It has sort of a waxy Teflon feel to it, giving it plenty of durability as we go for the dismount and plenty of wearability. This is obviously going to be a chemical resistant, very dependable watch band that just works. Love the brushed stainless steel buckle system and plenty of size selection here to this great looking watch band. This is going to fit a lot of folks and ride comfortably, just easy to look at, and definitely something that you can leave on the watch. Of course, with 22 millimeter lugs, you can switch this thing out with NATO, with other watch bands all day long, which just adds versatility and wearability and just makes this watch a great EDC signature watch, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and spin the watch around and get a look at this gorgeous caseback. It is a screw-on caseback, has wonderful brushing to it, nice polishing at the tooling points on the caseback itself, with the awesome etching, of course, with the marlin or sailfish, iconic. Casio branding, the module 2784 MDV-106 callouts. Typical stuff, stainless steel goodness here on the caseback. And I know I need to make this a faster video, but this thing is no joke.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
For sure, this thing is awesome. All right, let's do a quick comparison to our Seiko SKX007, one of my favorite ever diver watches. The Seiko is in a totally different class, but it's still neat to see how these two line up. How's this for a 2-watch collection? Two very different dive watches, but very iconic, and just glad I own both of them, but I wanted to get a good comparison here. Just a lot of great character to both of these watches. Let's go ahead and do a quick lume check and hit the lights. I'm hitting this with a little bit of UV light to show you the applied lume points on both watches, our SKX on the left and our Duro on the right. And our SKX is probably way over 10 years old, and it's still got superior lume even to this day. This is a brand new copy of the Duro, by the way. I've always said it, if the Duro had better lume application and performance, especially at this price point, it would be unbelievable and probably the greatest analog dive watch ever. It's already a 9.9 out of 10, but it would be an 11 out of 10 at that point. Let's grab another comparison, and this video would be a huge miss if I didn't grab my original Duro just to give you the colorway example and the difference between the black standard colorway and this Batman. You can see obviously the two big differences are the bezel and of course the third or the second hand on both watches. You've got that red traditional seconds hand on the original Duro versus our blue on our Batman. Both watches are identical otherwise. I just think that character of the Batman just pops for me and takes the watch to another level. I don't know. I love them both and glad I have both, but at the end of the day, if I had to pick one right now, it's got to be Batman. There, I said it. All right, through the magic of YouTube, I've already switched watches a couple of times and get another comparison here with a G-Shock legend. This is the GWM 5610, one of my favorite G-Shocks, and just giving you a little bit of a perspective here. How's this for a 2-watch collection?
Holy precision!
Precisely, a very sweet 2-watch collection for sure. Finally, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this aboard the wrists as we wrap up the video. And as I suspected, the resin band fits predictably comfortable. It's perfectly usable and just works well with this watch for sure. And on wrist is what it's all about, and this is where the Batman colorway really shines as far as I'm concerned. The blue adds just enough contrast to keep it interesting and without overpowering the watch and making it overstated or loud or obnoxious. It looks incredible. It's going to work with anything casual, sport, work clothes, weekend wear, honestly formal. I see this watch going everywhere with me, man. I'm on board for sure. And I'm going to have to say it, if I could keep only one Duro, this is going to be the one. All right, where is it? All right, get the hype button out because this one is for real. No, I'm not going to hit the hype button to be obnoxious, but it's definitely that good. Did I mention this is a cool watch? All right, that's what I got for this one. Hopefully this gave you a good insight as to why the Batman Duro is worth checking out. If this video helped you make a buying decision in any way, please use my links in the description. Help out the channel. As always, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Until the next one, I'll see you next time.